ولد يستخدم من دليل ساتساي توم أدارتي نزل ولا ندرو نفسه كطالع ندرو عواراتنا خمسون دليل من يوم أدارتي نزلكا وقت الولد TOS البحر نحن منسيات دكتوراتيو عواراتنا زي كوميونتي إنا نودنا منسيات كا بحلفة قرب عرفات نبرة تتعوتات مكعتي على مكعتنا نبرة هنا سووت دكتوراتيو إن كلنا أبوتنا أديتنا دكنا أحواتنا أي فورميو زبد المكر خالينا تولادينا حجكن على ساعات زي كنيوتي مكر خال ناي سكرتي نقبرو سرح كني أول حالة بركة لزلنا كارتي مجمرة تودنا العلماء فرينا مالتيو حجون ني أحواتنا نزي كوميونيتي زي ني بحجز عايز اللور كنا أبنتوان مثل تقولنا أموانا بتبعتوا هيوتنا كاو نخمهارو إزمرة بزدالنا لهم مننا المقلاتيو علمانا بعبيو أبسبيل له دكتابعتيو إيرشان أمارات هاي كوميونيتي نمبرت تعال نمتحققاز أنه نحنا مالتي لذي كذا المطر هنا كوبي.
Give a round of applause for Mokia Howard. Wow, this is beautiful. This is fantastic to see all the young children here, young adults. This is a great picture. When we had this vision in mind to do our first annual, be here with us today. I also want to take the opportunity to say thank you to the community for allowing us to use this space. In essence, this is what a community building center is meant to be, right? We have many different platforms that we utilize here, and this is just one extension that we would like to continue, not only for this year, but every year to basically allow us to showcase the great, individuals that we have within our community by having a career fair. So thank you to the community for allowing us to use the space. I want to give a quick housekeeping notes. So each and every one of you guys should have a packet on your hand along with basically a sticker with your name and a number placated on there, okay? Within this packet, you'll see that there are QR codes for each and every presenter that's here today, right? So when you guys go home today and you say, okay, what did the doctor talk about? What did the dentist talk about? What did the financial advisor talk about? If you can't remember that, just know that you have a QR code here that you can utilize from your phone by taking, the camera, and it'll pop up the information for you, right? And so at the same time, I highly, highly encourage also, on the back of the packet, you have a notes page. Anything that grabs your interest, make sure you take notes as well, okay? There's no wrong questions, there's no stupid questions, there's no bad questions. Ask as many questions as you can. If you don't have enough time to ask your question, these gentlemen that you see here that are presenting will also say a little bit afterwards. TOS. TOS stands for tip of the spear, right? So if you look at a spear at the very tip, that's the first point of contact in anything that comes towards that spear. So the men that you see here, right, are the tip of the community. That is what we're trying to encourage, first and foremost. When we had challenging times in our community over the past 2 years, a lot of the men that you see here today said, you know what, this isn't right. A lot of our mothers, our fathers, our grandparents, our brothers, our sisters are being intimidated, and they took the time out to say, you know what, we want to be at every single event and ensure the security and safety of our people, okay? Now, when things have slowed down, we decided as a group and say, hey, how do we stay engaged with our community? So there was a major pivot that we decided upon collectively and said, hey, let's go ahead and engage the community by developing this career fair. There's so many talented individuals that you see here that are blue-collar workers, white-collar workers, that wanted to take the time to educate and share that experience with each and every one of you. Okay? So take that opportunity again with these great individuals that you see in here. Ask as many questions as you can. You know, for so long we've seen, you know, so many dynamic women within our community have played front and center, whether it's you know, Tigrinya school, whether it's in, you know, other community forums, you know, and this is something that we had a conversation for many years, is how do we get young men who are either born, raised here, or recently arrived to become more active within the community? To start leaning forward, being more active within your community, because not only does your family count on you, but your wider community also counts on to you. So just keep that in the back of your mind. So this is our mission statement here, if you guys can see it. Can we get somebody to turn off the light so we get better picture in the background? Can you guys see that in the background? Okay. So the mission statement, I'm gonna read it out for you, is to empower Eritrean men to actively protect and uplift their community through leadership, service, collaboration, fostering a safe, inclusive, and resilient environment for all. Again, this is no knock against our women. If anything, you guys deserve more than enough praise. You guys have always been frontline, no matter what. And we have dynamic men also in the community. But this is also to encourage a wider audience of young men to step up to the plate and be more actively engaged. So again, please enjoy yourself today. Ask as many questions as possible, and just know that if you don't get all your questions asked, you can wait till at the afterwards of the program. We also have snacks. We have tea in the background, finger food. Before I sign off, can I get a raise of the hands of anyone who's in the 9th grade or above inside the room today? Just a quick glance. Okay, so you guys, I want you to do me a big favor. You guys are actually gonna go behind the curtains. We actually have additional young men from TOS who's gonna engage with you guys back there for about an hour. We're gonna leave this main room for the children who are between 1st grade until 8th grade. So you guys, 1st grade through 8th grade, will have the floor first, and then from that, we'll call you guys from 9th grade and above to come back into the floor, okay? So to the next table, so that we can have everyone have enough time to go ahead and mix and mingle and ask questions with each one of the presenters. So again, enjoy yourself today, guys. We're glad that you guys are here with us for our first annual Eritrean American Career Fair, and we hope you guys enjoy it. Thank you.
I wish I was more exposed, right? So when I was younger, I didn't know anything about cybersecurity. So if you guys plan for your future, think about what your passion is, but then also what will the industry need in the future? Like, what kind of find good work so that I can make good money and live well, right? But I also enjoy it.
More important, whatever field that you get into, see if you like it. So basically, these don't come out either. So basically, implants, you have to be a candidate. So not everybody's a candidate. Sometimes you might not have to learn the structure. That's also a specialty. It's different.
My man, look like, what you talking about looking like you just came back from State Farms? You still got peach fuzz on your beard. What?
I thought you signed up for Henry, bro. When he broke it down, and I was like, nah.
Yeah, that's actually.
So I used to work in Congress. I used to work for the committee. You know the body scanners they have in TSA if you've ever traveled? So that was the first policy I worked on when I was in Congress. Yeah. So I used to work with the Committee of Homeland Security. They literally introduce hundreds of bills a day. But a lot of them don't end up in the final package, right? It depends how important the bill is, right? So like
Circle here. Anyone who's in the back area, please come up to the front so we can get started. Anyone in the back area, please come up to the front.
Yeah, they all are different.
we go next year, okay? You were the same shit. Yeah, I know.
Okay guys, gather quickly please so we can get started with our program. Everyone please come up to the front.
Dad, I need for this one. I need right here.
Cybersecurity. So, parents have phones? You guys have a TV at home? Alright, think like a house. They have a lot of information. Parents and their credit card bill from your computer, right? The bad guys, what we do is for our company to secure the network. The bad guys can get in.
Kids, you guys stay here. You have a number also on your name tag. Whatever number you guys have, that is the first station that you go to. So take a look at the number that's associated on your name tag. That will be the first table you go to. You'll see the numbers on each table, so you guys should be able to find it fairly easy.
Sort of. Yeah, so my background's an engineer. So I'm an engineer. My master's in engineering.
Reminder, go ahead and go to your table that's on your name tag, elementary, middle school.
I do environmental work, so my background's in engineering. I've made things, I've done things back home, I've done things back here.
TOS, I'm going to give you a countdown. When you guys approach a certain mark, you have about 4 or 5 minutes.
So now what I do is I take the environmental data and then I use that to build other things. So that might not mean a lot to you guys, but say for example, let's talk about electricity. What grade are you? 4th grade. Are you what number are you guys? 9? Oh, 9?
No.
A lot of stuff is pooling, right? So think, do you see like really small people pulling a lot of stuff, or do you see like really big people? That's the same thing with a car. You have really big cars to pull really big things. Okay, good. What's your question?
What's the difference between an engine and a motor?
Okay, an engine and a motor. So an engine usually relies on gas or diesel to power. A motor is usually run off a battery. So a lot of times you'll have a motor that's powered like a hybrid, right? You know, you would charge the battery and now it power a motor. And then the engine, it burns the gas, right? So gas is inserted to the engine. There's air, gas, and then a spark from the spark plug, and that makes the engine go. So,
Yeah.
30 seconds warning.
He's a pilot.
Do you have any questions for me?
your sightseeing and adventures, and you get to show people the perks of doing the job as well as the actual job itself, right?
I want to talk about planting.
You want to talk about what?
This probe here makes sound waves. Set up in sound waves that use the body to take images. Use the gel to take pictures. As a cardiac sonographer, you have to take various pictures of the heart from different angles because you work directly with the heart health. Make sure you get one of your valves here. Squeeze the opening. Put the heart right here. That heart's like give you an image of this heart cap. This is what you see. It only gives you a two-dimensional view, right? So that's why you have to get all these images for the heart to see exactly if there's anything that the doctor should be worried about, concerned about. You take various measurements. That's one of my patients.
Has anyone died or no?
Thankfully, no. That's a good thing.
Has a baby died? A baby died.
Oh, see, I don't do specifically the baby. You do ultrasound, you can do babies as well. That's another aspect. But I do specifically only the heart. When you go to school,
Good job. You know why that's one?
He said they like some.
Life insurance, retirement, put that together first. The insurance company.
How many people working in partnership? The closest person gets an audit back.
Depends on how much money.
A lot more. Your turn.
1,200,000?
You're closer. Because I didn't think oh, she went up first.
1,022,000.
More. Elena.
3,000.
No, it's in the millions.
2 million.
Closer. Not in my area.
1,000,000. actually.
It's too much.
3,065,000.
I was in real estate investing.
1 minute warning.
It was hard.
1 minute warning.
There's a lot of opportunities personally for me, but for the people I'm helping, I could help them, but there's more work. Life insurance agents in America, there's over 100 million uninsured or uninsured people. Education.
Por isso, viu?
So, começa o tournament and
15 seconds. Rotate to your right. And who started?
I do federal auditing. You guys ever heard of auditing? No. Any idea? You want to take a guess? What are you guys using money the wrong way? Right? So you guys have probably done something like, have you ever gotten allowance or Christmas money or birthday money? Have you ever gotten birthday money or Christmas money before? Yeah? Okay. Do you ever, like, the next day go back and count it to make sure it's still there? And make sure your mom or dad didn't take it, or your brother or sister didn't take it? That's auditing. So you're checking to make sure no one took your money. So that's the same thing as what I do. I just do it for a big company. But it's the same thing. You just want to make sure no one's stealing the money, taking the money. And if they are, you got to find it and just report it. You guys do Excel sheets and stuff yet in middle school? Excel, Microsoft?
to rotate. Rotate. Rotate to your right.
Exactly. Yeah, well, it lets me see the vocal cords and make sure I put it in the right place. So, like, right here. Yeah, no time. Those are the vocal cords.
Are you older than him or you?
I think I'm younger. I'm not sure though. Yeah. So that's here we go. That's where you put the two between the vocal cords. He's 45. Wow.
What? What is that? Move out the way.
Let's go. Talk. Okay. So my name is I'm Daniel, or Dr. Gordon. I'm one of the anesthesiologists in our community. To be an anesthesiologist, you got to be a doctor first, right? Which means you got to do really well in school. You get your undergraduate degree, your bachelor's degree, and then after that, you go to medical school. Getting into medical school is really hard, so you got to work hard for that. After you get into medical school,
45-second warning. 45-second warning.
For me, I did, so to be an anesthesiologist, you have to do your first year residency in either surgery or medicine, right? So I did that surgery first year, and I trained in anesthesiology in New York, and now I'm here. It took about 12 years, but it's a great field. The pay is very good, the lifestyle is good, the work is very important, it's a lot of responsibility. It's scary, but I like it because you use every part of medicine every day, and I use my hands a lot. So yeah, I recommend it. And it's fun helping people and saving lives. So do it. You can do it. You can do whatever you want to do.
Even Tigrinya books, there's like lyrics and stuff like that you can use.
Okay, if you do, just know that you guys can come back here afterwards when we're all done. I'll still stick around if you have any questions that come up, okay? Yeah, feel free to ask me anything.
Okay, everyone, time's up. Please move to the right.
I don't know how you do it.
If we can help anyway, we get encouraged.
But this is going to inspire many more events.
That's also the objective. And maybe not just here in the DC area, maybe in Ohio, maybe in Dallas.
Absolutely.
They can emulate the same concept or make it even better, bigger, whatever.
And then do it quarterly.
Yeah, this is going to be recurring. Next year and year. You see what the night, Just do it once a year.
Probably he's going to memorize it. When you
take it home.
I know. All right. we're doing a puzzle now?
Yes.
I told you.
Be locked up. Yeah, you can't. Yeah, exactly. I wish I was cool with y'all back then. I would have loved it. I'm like, yo, I need therapy this week. You know, people start something. No, just stop. I'm not buying like this.
Everyone, time's up. Please move to your right.
Hey everyone, I'm here today at the ECC here in Washington, D.C. There is a career fair taking place that's being led by an Eritrean man called Tim of the Spear. Today is a great day to learn about future jobs, get some insight on possible career opportunities, as well as connecting with our Eritrean community here in D.C. It's a great opportunity to learn more about the future and what path you might want to take in your life.
Rotate to your right. Time to move on. Next table.
Okay, good. So basically, what we do is we arrange all our clients. So
$1 a year. You have your attention now? You know how much $12 billion a year is? 9 zeros. That's a year. And then on our balance sheet, we have $3 trillion. That's 12 zeros. I've been in this company now for about 8 years, right? So that's $12 billion a year. That's $3 trillion on our balance sheet, right? I went into college. I had no idea what finance was. I was never in capital markets, derivatives market, bond market.
How many money?
That's private, but I'll tell you.
And their career path.
I'm gonna tell you how versus starting slow. She kept it. I told her everything that happened. She kept it quiet. Those are great questions. So you have to be very flexible. You have to be able to adjust on the fly.
The biggest.
40 seconds. 40 seconds.
I had no idea I was going to do this job. As soon as I finished school, I moved to this area. I grew up in Louisiana.
Today's my day off. Yeah, today's my day off. But I work from home. Exactly. Right.
Any questions?
I know something.
Time's up. Time's up. Time's up.
Selamat shimay Elias Tripal. Saya Eritrean community kulana takimna tanado. Lelami madam kan Eritrean awat kulana Malaysia. Naisrah internship program itu origuna lobi. And program تعمل في اليوم kulana حجر سرنا بس Eritrean awatna kena kita نفسي community كان في kulana. بس فترة awatna أنا yang kulana أنا سياسة مهمة. إذا تعملت بالبرنامج كلنا ناس حكي I want to thank the Eritrean community for this opportunity and yeah, thank you.
We're going to go ahead and start and begin. 3 more. Time's up. Time's up.
Make sure you help with the exchange. So send all the younger kids towards the back, and then all the high school students and above towards the front.
Let's make sure you did it. Let's make sure. We'll make sure.
TOS guys.
Yeah. So what this does is I put a needle in, give you medication, and I throw a catheter in it. I can show you what that looks like. So there's 2 needles, right? There's this needle. There's this needle, right? I know, right? It goes, I know, right? And then there's this needle. It's a big one. So this is what I use to go in here. And then this is epidural. So what happens is.
It's your mother now. It's your mother to be out
here. What else? Any other questions?
There's that one.
You don't care. Nobody. That's epidural. And then we got like cool things like.
Rotate. Time to rotate.
Thank you.
Rotate.
Anybody know what I do?
Rotate to the table.
No. You just have to have a clean record as best as possible. Well, nobody micromanages me, and I get to do what I want, kind of, as long as I take care of my responsibility. But that's the important part. Take care of your responsibility. You know what I mean? So that's my information, and that's the website. You can message me, email me, whatever. That's the website I want you to start looking at for the job. That would be the whole job in DC.
And you said there's no any requirements.
So there's
but you have to get so I do like an online registration cars, and if you're approved, then you would get you have to submit $50. parking up front next to the DJ booth, next to where all the photographers are going to be at, the better ones are going to be at. And if you just have like a rinky-dink car and you're just starting off, you can just pay when you get there, but you're not going to get good parking. You might not have the photographer to take a photo. So like I said, it's a win-win. And flush stuff. No, I do online contracting.
Time to rotate to the next station, the next table.
Use our hands up. Also, your mom, she had you. She's going through a lot of labor, right? So we're there.
Hi, my name is Selena. We're here at the Eritrean community, and we met with a lot of professionals, Eritrean professionals here that taught us about their professions and how they got there and what they do and everything. And I learned so much, and it gave me insight about what I want to do in my future, and it gave me a lot of opportunity to learn more and everything. Hi, my name is Jessica, and we were able to make connections with other Eritreans and people in our community, and it's really great. So you guys should definitely come out and join. It's every year around this time, and yeah, it's just fun and nice. You get to meet and learn. We hope you see.
My job, I'm the lead, so I don't I actually make automated. My job is to call that generator. You generate the business, they give you half the hour. I will do all the work after. And there's a lot of older people that work in my office too. Yes. You guys have any questions? Jeanette? Come on, grill me. Do you need like a degree? You need to be licensed in financial services. You need to get a license in life insurance and annuities in your state of residence. And we'll help you. It's a 12-module class online, and you take the state exam in your state of residence. And if you pass with a 70% or more, you're licensed. But becoming a professional licensed independent, I have to teach you to do that. Because a license by itself is not going to be good. Most agents have to figure it out on their own, but we create a system to teach you. And we have one. I can give you 3 guarantees if you just work with us, you don't make $1. You don't make 1 penny, you don't sell a single policy. You're going to learn a lot more about how money really works in America. They don't teach us how money works here.
When you go down, the world is going to have a problem. I'm not exaggerating. So Super Bowl, I promise you, Super Bowl, we have 1 cable we're responsible for. If that 1 cable is unplugged, the entire world is not watching. When the entire world is not watching. One of my peers, his job is security. So all the internet traffic in Super Bowl goes to us. We have 1 cable removed, we're like, like no one's watching.
You can't think like that.
That's how much because then you will forget. Right, like
it's like if you play football, right?
So I got all cyber. What do you know about cyber?
Give yourselves a round of applause. Round of applause. Thank you. Thank you. This was a milestone for us because as a group we started about a year ago with a different focus, and today we culminated in outreach to our community and to our youth. So it's a beautiful thing to see this, and the idea is to kind of grow on this from this point forward into different initiatives, focusing on different areas, but all community and people focused. With that, I'll say thank you guys for participating. Thank you guys for coming out. We have just one last piece to share with you, but Thank you again from my president.
Thank you very much. If we can just make one last statement, one last congratulations. If Henok can please come to the stage. Please clap for Henok. If you don't know Henok, Henok is one of our active members here in the community. He's very deep into this community and worked very hard, especially with this group, TOS. And on behalf of TOS and all members who are a part of the organization who've been here with you, we want to thank you for what you've done in establishing this organization amongst us men and giving us a drive and initiative and pushing us to not only start off by helping out by being a protective force for our events, but now transitioning to community events. And we want to be able to provide you a little token, a little gratitude that we all got together for you. I just want to thank you very much for all that you've done. And we're very appreciative of your hard work. I just want to say that this idea was first thought of and presented by Makale. He wasn't able to be here. He was one of the presenters here, but due to some unforeseen situations, he wasn't able to make it. But this is all on behalf of the whole group here. So.
I didn't expect this. Thank you guys. I really appreciate it. I want to start off with saying I am profoundly proud of each and every one of you who've contributed to this. When we started this several years back, it was unfortunately out of challenging times, let's just say, in our community. But each and every one of the men who stepped up to the plate and put in their blood, sweat, and tears is something that I will never forget. And to see how we've pivoted this into also giving back to the community, and this being the result of it, is something that I hope not only you all take away with you for the rest of your lives, but I know I will, right? Because at the end of the day, we want to leave a legacy for the younger generation so that they can follow, you guys, which are outstanding role models here. So you should be proud. Please, everyone, give a round of applause for all the participants involved. Lastly, I also want to thank each and every one of you who also joined us today. I want to take the time out to thank each and every one of you. This is what a community looks like, right? This is, not only that we take our expertise and just kind of go off and do, our, bigger and better things in our own personal life, but it's also to reach back for the younger generation and share that experience, that knowledge with them so that they can take it towards the future. So hopefully you guys got a lot out of this first annual career fair. We will be continuing this and doing it on a reoccurring basis, and hopefully see more of you young men out there that can contribute, and our sisters also apply that support for us as well. And again, I just want to take this time out and thank you. Thank you all for participating.
So with that, we're going to conclude the event. Feel free to just chit-chat as you wish, but the event is officially over at this point. Thank you, guys.